Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of September 19, TayNinhTV Border Guard Command held the current rural experience and set out direction for the implementation of tasks in the coming time to evaluate the performance of border management and protection tasks, prevent illegal entry and access, and prevent and control the COVID-19 epidemic on the border of TayNinh Province. Colonel Lê Hồng Vương, commander of the TayNinhTV Border Guard Command, presided over the session. Attending the conference, there were also leaders of military command, provincial public security, foreign service, and the TayNinhTV International Health Quarantine Center.
Over the past 2 years, the Border Guard of TayNinh Province has received 7 weeks with more than 700 tons of officers and soldiers to strengthen the fight against epidemic from the Border Guards of provinces and academies. Received more than 370 soldiers from the Provincial Military Command, more than 100 police officers of TayNinh Province to strengthen the fight against the epidemic. More than 1,000 of officers and soldiers participating in anti-epidemic reinforced were on duty 24 per 24 hours at 159 checkpoints to combat the COVID-19 epidemic on the border. With numerous difficulties and problems, the Provincial Border Guard collaborated with local authorities and other units while fulfilling dual duty of managing and defending the border as well as preventing and controlling the COVID-19 pandemic, deploying measures include briefing patrols, regulating and quickly discovering and stopping actions that violate territorial sovereignty such as smuggling, trade fraud, and unlawful entrance and departure. Furthermore, financing to help the military forces and Cambodian people in the fight against COVID-19 was valued more than 6 billion Vietnam dong. Colonel Lê Hồng Vương emphasized that with the achieved results, the unit will seriously learn from a number of aspects such as coordination, situation forecasting, information exchange between functional forces on the border areas, need better to proactively advise and handle on situations on the border and effectively fight against all kinds of crimes, smuggling, trade fraud, closely follow the actual situation on arranged forces and means of management to firmly protect territorial sovereignty and national border security, maintain political security, order and social safety in border areas.
Some provinces and cities have recently had successive karaoke bar fires causing significant damage to person or property. As a result, in order to discover and remedy risks connected to fire prevention and fighting as soon as possible, the Director of the Public Security has authority professional departments and local police to perform a broad inspection of all trading enterprises in the region.
The Police Department for Administrative Control of Social Order work with the Police Department of Fire Prevention and Rescue, the Provincial Police, and allied agencies, including the Departments of Culture, Sports and Tourism. In the evening of September 19, TayNinh Electricity has begun an assessment of karaoke venues in the province. The functional forces focus on inspecting the safety conditions of fire prevention and fighting equipment, firefighting water source, tracking the emergency staircase system, fire alarm system, incident lighting means, and giving escape instructions, checking karaoke business documents, ensuring security and order. A number of riches were uncovered during a surprise examination of a number of karaoke service establishments in TayNinh City by functional forces. Under not life-threatening, the functional forces have asked departments to resolve the issue as soon as possible and will undertake post-inspection. Establishments that serious reach fire prevention and fighting standards may face severe consequences from the functional forces, including the loss of their business registration license. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Trung, Deputy Head of the Provincial Party Committee Smart Mobilization Department, led a group of provincial and Châu Thành district officials to visit and offer presents to Khmer ethnic people in Ninh Điền, Thành Long, Hoa Thành, and Biên Giới communes. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Trung sent returns wishes for good health and a part gift to the monks, village elders, and ethnic people at each destination on behalf of the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Fatherland Rights Committee. In addition, the Provincial Border Command, the Provincial Police, Provincial Religious Committee, District Police, and local authorities also gave many gifts to the Khmer ethnic community on the occasion of St. Daughter. Every year from the end of August to the beginning of September on the lunar calendar, everyone in the family eagerly awaits the St. Daughter festival, also known as the worshipping ceremony for grandparents and ancestors, to remember the merits and pray for the spirit of God's souls of the deceased parents and relatives, and to be grateful to the ancestors who cleared the land and blessed the village with peace and prosperity.
Turn to other news, practically establishing achievements to celebrate the 92nd anniversary of the founding of the Vietnam Women's Union on October 20 in the afternoon of September 19. The Women's Union of Thanh Minh Commune, Thanh Minh District organized an activity to create the second village market 2022.
The village market is associated with launching an action movement for a green environment for sustainable development, joining hands in environmental protection and food safety and hygiene. There are 32 booths with more than 100 female members participating. There were more than 50 items for sale at the market, are typical local products, ensuring food hygiene and safety, especially the store have used banana leaf paper base, but completely beautiful and safe for the environment. At the end of the market, all stores donated 3.5 million Vietnam dong to the scholarship fund for excellent students and students. In the morning of September 20, at the TTV 11 Television Center, the Department of Information and Communications, in collaboration with the radio and television station as well as VNPT TayNinhTV, held the awarding ceremony of the contest, The Book I Love Season 2 2022. Attending the award ceremony, there were Ms. Huỳnh Thanh Nam, Deputy Director of the Department of Information and Communication, head of the organizing committee of the contest. Mr. Trương Văn Hùng, Director of the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phước, Deputy Director of the Department of Education and Training, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, Mr. Nguyễn Hán Đức, Deputy Director of VNPT TayNinhTV Business. After more than 3 months of launching from April 15 to July 31st, 2022, the organizing committee of the contest received nearly 500 interests from agencies and units inside and outside the province. Through the review, 121 interests were selected to be posted on the Facebook page of the radio and television station. The organizing committee presented the first prize to Mr. Trần Thùng, rector of TayNinhTV Medical School. Besides, the organizing committee also awarded the second prize, third prize, and 5 consolation prizes to other candidates. The contest, The Book I Love, in addition to spreading the reading culture, also contributes to the construction of an advanced Vietnamese culture imbued with national cultural identity.
The audience bagasse has the ability to hold water and brand well, less desinfection. It considered as the medium to ensure good growth and development of plant. In addition, the medium from bagasse has a stable and valuable source of raw materials synthetic, which will be an advantage in reducing production and transportation costs. This is a highly applicable topic research by the Department of Science and Technology in collaboration with Thanh Sugarcane Research and Application Co. Ltd.
In the present global environmental and energy crisis, sugarcane's position as a crop superior to all others in terms of its potential to accumulate solar energy and carbon dioxide will be strengthened. Bagasse is the most important byproduct of sugarcane factories. Bagasse accounts for 25 to 30% of the weight of sugarcane to be processed. Thanh Công Sugar Factory Biên Hòa TayNinhTV annually destroys 250,000 to 300,000 tons of bagasse. 35,000 to 40,000 tons of sludge and 35,000 tons of molasses. This is an abundance of raw materials for the production of high-quality and safe-growing substrates, organic fertilizers, and microbial-products for high-tech agriculture, as well as intensive cultivation of high-value crops. Bagasse is made up of fibrous fibers, water, and a little quantity of soluble chemicals, primarily sugar, which accounts for 2.5% of the total and create an environment for good microbes to flourish, catalyzing the process of fiber decomposition while preventing harmful fungal growth. Furthermore, the tannin level in bagasse is relatively low, therefore it has no effect on the plant growth or the aqueous treatment that harms the environment. It is clear that the study and development of substrate from bagasse has received little attention and application. No firm in the market has commercialized or offered large-scale production media from bagasse for high-tech agriculture. However, there is now a topic on research on planting and growing substrate in high-tech agriculture from sugarcane byproducts produced by Bachelor of Biotechnology Nguyễn Thị Kiều Linh, working at TayNinhTV Sugarcane Research and Application Company Limited, has researched and implemented from 2021 to the present and is being tested to sow and grow semi-hydroponic melon plants in net houses and growing orchards. Because this topic is new, there are few references, so it will take more time and effort. I hope that I will research, improve, and perfect the formula of the substrate to expand the commercialization to increase the value of sugarcane and increase the income of sugarcane growers. In the province, many enterprises are cultivating in the direction of high-tech agriculture. Therefore, the implementation of this topic in order to promptly meet the demand for using good quality and low-cost substrate, businesses will fully support the association and are willing to test products of the substrate. Many firms in the province are developing in the direction of high-tech agriculture. As a result, companies will completely support the association's execution of this topic in order to satisfy the need for employing excellent quality and low-cost substrate as soon as possible. The upcoming orientation after completing the project, the company will apply it in practice as well as expand the production scale to serve TayNinhTV in particular and TayNinhTV of Vietnamese agriculture in general, always aim for sustainable development to add value as well as be friendly to the environment. At the same time, the topics are being applied to serve high-tech agriculture. The application of byproducts of the sugar industry in the production of substrate for high-tech agriculture will create clean, safe, and sustainable vegetable and root farming areas, not only helping to reduce production costs, but create jobs, increase income for farmers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.